Are you ready to explore colors? Let's get started. In this session of exploring colors, Are you ready to explore colors? Let's get started. In this session of exploring colors, we are going to be drawing the northern lights. The northern lights is a color phenomenon, is a space phenomenon that happens in the North Pole. So the northern lights is a phenomenon that happens at the North Pole where the sky gets all colorful. And it's like there is a laser dance going on in the sky. So let's get started. So at first, let us make this is the North Pole consists of a lot of mountains. So I'm just going to roughly make a mountain plateau here. Right there. This can just like a guide over here. So this is where our lights are going to be. So I am imagining a scene where there is somebody camping. So they have a camp tent over here and they are going to be witnessing the northern lights. So this is just like a rough place where this tent is going to be set up. And maybe on the mountain there can be a couple of trees, maybe one over here, one over here, and then maybe on the other side. There shall be 3 more trees. So this is what we are going to be doing. Okay, so let's get to painting. At first, let's paint the area which is close to us, which is going to be the area in which they are camping. And since this is since northern lights happen in winter, let's use winter colors for the land. So it's going to be a little snowy. So let's start with shades of white. I'm just going to put white here and there because we are still going to be covering it with blue as well. And let's use a little brown for the outline of the tent. There's our tent. So that will be the pole of the tent. So now let's go ahead and color the sky, our main attraction, the northern lights. So at first, let's go ahead and paint the whole sky blue. It's going to look the same as the land for now, but don't worry about it. We are going to paint over it. Just the base, the behind of the sky is going to be blue. So now that is done. I'm going to take a darker shade of blue. So this is actually how the sky is, the original sky, the midnight sky is going to be. And in the areas where the original sky, the midnight sky, is not seen, that is where our northern lights are going to be. So go ahead and make the curvy line. And the center part of the curvy line, this part is going to be really dark. Just lighten it up as it goes. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And one more shade over here. It goes behind the tent and on line with the mountain. This time the darkest part is going to be on here to the left of this tent, and as it moves right, it's going to get lighter and lighter. Now we're going to go and take some green. Now I'm going to take some green, a lighter shade of green, and I'm going to paint over these areas. And then I'm going to take some yellow and kind of mix it up with this green. Just a little yellow. Let's do the green on the top as well. So this is called the aura or the aurora of the northern lights. I'm just using water to blend it in. Well, let's take a little more blue. Kind of shade it out like that. Now you can go ahead and add any bright color, because sometimes the lights are purplish, yellowish, pinkish, all kinds of colors. So I am just gonna add traces of purple, like very small traces, not like really dark. Just a little over there and a little over here. And the other important thing with northern lights is that it has so many stars. There are tons and tons of stars when there is northern lights. So I'm going to add stars. I'm using the smallest brush, please pick up the smallest brush you have that is like really thin, or you can even use the back end of a bigger brush, or maybe a toothpick or a pencil, and then add stars at random points. You can also use a toothbrush. This is an old toothbrush I use for painting. So you can go ahead and add some paint. So I have applied white paint on the toothbrush. I'm going to hold it down and spray on the paper. That will give more impression of the stars. Okay, now let's draw the trees. So for the trees, I'm going to be using black. And at first I just make the stem of the trees. And then we can make the branches. So these are just made with lines. Then using the toothbrush, I'm going to make more kind of grasses, kind of like that in spots. Goes both ways. And that are there in patches. You can use your brushes if you want, or you can be innovative and use your toothbrush or anything else. And maybe one more tree over here. And we are done with our painting. This is how Northern Lights, the phenomenon, looks like. Hope you have fun painting Northern Lights. You can use any colors you like. You can use pink, you can use yellow, because they come in all shapes. I mean, because the Northern Lights come in all colors. So this is our Northern Lights. You can make this in any color. You can use pink, you can use purple, yellow. Northern Lights come in all colors, and it's really fun. So hope you have fun painting this. I had fun. See you in the next session.